Hi, folks. This is Jim Voss, Aiken, South Carolina, high above my garage with just my opinion. For the last year, I have been talking about the coup that has been in progress with our federal government. The coup to make things one way, their way or the highway. And I thought it would come through military action. I thought it would come through economic action. I thought it would come through political action. And I thought that they would actually come for us physically. But I find that that is not the case. The coup is almost complete. It is almost complete because of what they have already achieved and the victory that they have won. The victory that they have won is our will to resist. Majority of America now says, and I hear this all the time, well, there's nothing you can do. The odds are stacked against us. We're just going to live with whatever the outcome may be. I have spent the greater portion of my podcast life in the last year trying to warn folks that there was something of a horrible undercurrent within the government, but I could not put my finger on it as to what they were coming after. Now I understand. They have robbed us of our will to survive, our will to raise a voice, our will to object to our freedoms and our liberties being tampered with, age-old traditions such as the Constitution being tampered with. There has been a great migration of left-wingers and people with their own political ideologies that have infiltrated many of the powerful organizations within our federal government. Organizations with vast amount of funding, enormous amount of reach, and with a tremendous amount of power to affect the ideology that is now being put forth by the government. When we took up this attitude that there is nothing that we can do, we have lost this war. We have lost the ability to slow this left-handed train that's got to derail sooner or later. We lost the ability to slow that train down. And as we are fast approaching the midterms, the people have once again started to listen to the fictitious numbers of the pollsters. In order for you to have control over a person's mind and of their actions, I used to teach terrorism for the Department of Energy. And I know that a terrorist does not have to do anything physically to scare you, to change your mind, or to change your attitude. All he has to do is to make you think that he's going to harm you or your family or the building where you work. This has been accomplished by this administration. We may be too far gone to come back and change some of the absolute, unbelievable miscarriages of justice that have ever been perpetuated on mankind. I have to be very careful in the choice of my words because YouTube will kick me off the air again. I am not asking you to rise up. I am not asking you to take the law into your own hands. I am asking you to reconsider your position in life and to not give up hope that we might be able to turn our country around again, back to a time when we felt safer, back to a time when we realized that we needed the police, back to a time that we knew that we needed our first responders, our firemen, our EMT, our sheriff's deputies. We need this protection because the world has become lawless. This world has become a country with no moral compass, with no ability to feel remorse, but has acquired the cancerous ability to attack and to take and to harm and to hurt and to maim and to kill just to get to their goal. Whether it's the thug in the street with no fear of reprisal from the judicial system, or whether it's the person supposedly working for us in an elected position. Either one of those can be catastrophic to us maintaining a sense of freedom, a choice of religion, the will to be what we want to be in life. The looming objective of the left is, of course, socialism, where the state will own everything. We're graduating a bunch of idiots from college. I watch Water's World a lot, where the average college student has no idea where Russia is, nor any other country on the map, who the vice president is, what the president said yesterday or today, what war is raging across the waters, what freedoms we have lost. Our colleges and schools have been dummied down to accept a lower standard of grading. Our colleges and schools daily dumb down. I just had a conference with my grandchildren's teachers where that 90% of all work in school is now not graded. It is a Manchurian Candidate repetitive drill over and over and over so that the information can be regurgitated on Friday's exam. Questions are given to the children that are identical on the exam. The fire truck is red, the fire truck is red, the fire truck is red. Okay? The question is correct. The fire truck is blank. It's red. The problem with that kind of learning is, why is the fire truck red? Why is the fire truck built the way it is built to do the job? Where do we get the fire trucks from? Who manufactures the best fire trucks? It's a new kind of no homework assignment. When I was in school, 96 to 100 was an A. 91 to 96 was a B. 80 to 90 was a C. And 10 more points down was a D. And then below 70, you failed. Well, now, after we've dummied down, 60 to 70 is a D. 70 to 80 is a C, 80 to 90 is a B, and 90 to 100 is an A. So the grades that your kids are coming home with are plastic and inflated. They're not shielded nor protected by learning, by knowing the crux of the material. It's a simple system of drill, 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 regurgitate the information. Much like the military. Left face, left face, left face. This is the way you move your feet for a left face. Execute the command, left face. Why do you have to use a left face in the military or a right face? I guess it just depresses me to think that this cancer has eased in all the way down to the schools, to the point that elementary now is dummying down to accept a lower standard. I remember having to come home and do 2 hours worth of homework. Now my kids come home, or my grandkids, are going to be my kids, they come home and they have no homework. They might have some spelling words and a little bit of math. That's about it. While China and Japan and other Oriental nations beat us, kill us in the marketplace, because education is the basis for success and for moving forward in the world. Our educational system is set up as a social club and a party town for the kids that are going. Moms and dads are coming up with $40 and $50 and $60,000 a year for a kid to go and party at school for 4 years and come out with a worthless ass degree in animal husbandry. Now that we have grades 1 through 12 and 4 years of college or 2 years of college and an associate's degree wrapped up, and we have these blindless, mindless dummies that are willing to follow the lead of the government to tell us that socialism is the best thing over and over and over. They won't tell you the basis of socialism, but they want you to be that. They want you to be that socialist. We're going to take care of you. How many more stimulus checks are we going to get? The government is going to take care of you. Well, regardless of what kind of degree you have and what you want to do, in the socialistic world, you do what the government wants you to do. You will be what the government wants you to be. You will make the salary that the government wants you to make. You will live where the government wants you to live. You will be restricted as they see fit. We're too dumb to ask why. And now I fear that the coup has won. And like I said earlier, we're all starting to listen to those polls that says the Republicans may not even take the House back. And we're definitely not going to get the Senate back. It's going to stay split. And Ms. Harris says that she is enjoying being the tying vote to keep us on the same path that we're in right now. How much longer do we have to get screwed before we at least get a kiss? The economy is in the dumper, and Biden is telling everyone that everything is hunky-dory. Just take one more sip of the Kool-Aid. So, like I said earlier, in order to stay on the air, I'm not asking you to rise up. I'm not asking you to grab a banner and go run in the street. I'm asking you to reevaluate where you are in this life, who you are, and what you want from our government, not what the government wants of us. They work for us. It's time that we start taking our country back first in spirit. And quit saying it's too late. It's never too late to make things right. That's short and sweet. That's from my heart. I believe we're in deep trouble. We better do something soon. We're going to have to do it in our minds first. Sleep on it. Think about it. If you want to leave a comment, that's fine. I'd appreciate some more subscribers. I need them. From high above my garage in Aiken, South Carolina, this is Jim Voss with Just My Opinion. And everything that you've heard tonight is based on just my opinion. I love you. Take care. We still have a warm shower to take together. And I'll try and hit another podcast probably about Wednesday. Take care. I'm still here for you, and I still want to be your voice.